All right.
Oh, we're on time, all right. Licensing Committee for Tuesday, July 23rd. Roll call, please, Madam Clerk.
Counsel Field?
Present?
Present Counsel Hogan?
Present.
Present Counsel Net?
Present.
Present Counsel Allensug? Absent. Counsel Meji-Madre?
Present.
Present. Okay, we have new taxi operators. Pedro Patricio, 11 Olney Place.
Mr. Patricio's
Pedro?
here. What's the wish of the committee?
Motion to approve.
We have a motion to approve.
Second.
We have a second. Any discussion?
Nope.
None. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? That license is granted. Mr. Patricio, your license will be ready Thursday morning after 8:30 in the city clerk's office. Thank you.
Okay, we have Anna Sarmiento Perez.
It's here. Thank you. What's the wish of the committee?
Motion to approve.
A motion to approve.
Second.
Second. Any discussion? None. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? That license is granted. Mr. Sarmiento Perez, your license will be ready Thursday after 8:30 in the city clerk's office. Thank you.
Okay, next we have Angel Valenzuela. Angel?
Is here? Yeah. What's the wish of the committee?
Make a motion to approve?
We have a motion
Second.
to approve. Second, any discussion?
Nope.
None, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That license is granted. Mr. Valenzuela, your license will be ready Thursday after 8:30 in the city clerk's office. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, we have 3 new livery operators. John Dorcius.
John is here.
Hi, John.
What's the wish of the committee?
Motion to
We have
approve.
a motion to
Second.
approve, seconded. Any discussion? None, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That license is granted. Your license will be ready Thursday after 8:30 in the city clerk's office. Thank you.
And next we have Winder and Encarnacion.
Encarnacion. Winder Encarnacion.
Who's not here, make a motion
Not here.
to table?
Second.
Second. Undebatable. All in favor to table? Aye. Opposed?
Aye.
That license is tabled.
And finally, we have Carmela Santana.
Carmela
Carmela?
Santana is here. Thank you.
Make a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second. Any discussion?
No.
None. All in favor to approve? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That license is granted. Ms. Santana, your license will be ready Thursday morning after 8:30 in the city clerk's office. Thank you.
Also a new
Okay,
livery.
and Carmela Santana is also the owner of New Livery Company, Nanny Transportation LLC.
Thank you. Any motion from the committee?
Motion to approve. Sorry, motion to approve.
Motion to approve. Second. Any discussion? None. All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Aye.
That license for the livery company is also granted. Thank you.
Okay, we have another livery company that was previously tabled, Sky Limit Limo and Coach Service LLC, the owner Norman Poggio. Hi,
Norman is
Norman.
here. Okay, thank you for being here. Do we have any questions, any motion from the committee?
Is he here?
Yeah, he's here.
He's here. Yeah.
Make a motion to approve?
Motion to approve by Councilor Net.
Second.
Second. Any discussion? None. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? That license is granted. Thank you. It'll be ready Thursday morning after 8:30 in the city clerk's office. Thank you.
And Mr. Poggio is also a livery operator license.
Okay. He's present. What's the wish of the committee?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second. Any discussion? None. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? That license is granted. Thank you so much.
Okay, we have one more tabled livery operator, Dana Williams.
Dana Williams
Dana?
is here. Thank you. What's the wish of the
Motion to
committee?
approve?
Second.
Motion approved, seconded. Any discussion on Mr. Williams? None, all in favor? Aye, opposed. That license is granted. Mr. Williams, your license will be ready Thursday morning after 8:30 in the city clerk's office. Thank you.
We have a Class 2 auto dealer with a new location at 1071 Western Ave, Unique Motors and Sales.
Anybody here representing Unique Motors and Sales? Is that Councilor Hogan?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Mr. Concepcion is in Puerto Rico. He's moved from Heath Court over to 1071 Western Ave, and I'll make a motion to approve.
We have a motion to approve.
Second.
Second, any discussion on that? No? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? That license is granted. Just before we just move on, is Mr. Encarnacion here now? No? Okay, I just wanted to confirm.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, we have a new auto repair flammable at 228 Chestnut Street, Raphael Construction.
Mr. Raphael's here. Thank you. So wish the committee?
Motion to approve?
Second.
To approve, second. Any discussion or questions? None, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That is approved. Mr. Raphael, your license will be ready Thursday morning after 8:30 in the city clerk's office. Thank you.
And we also have one more for Raphael Construction Company at 10 Heaths Court, Unit 13/14.
Mr. Raphael is here.
Make
Motion to approve.
We have a motion
Second.
to approve, second. Any discussion or questions? None, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? That license is also granted, and it will be ready Thursday after 8:30 in the city clerk's office.
Natasha?
Thank you.
Okay, we have a new flammable license at 10 High Street Tire Center. Just the gentleman, yep.
Okay, he's here. Wish of the committee?
Motion to approve.
We have a motion to approve.
Second.
Second, any discussion? None, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? That license is granted and will be ready Thursday after 8:30 in the clerk's office.
Okay, and finally, we have a tabled flammable license that's new at 517 Linway, Mel's Tire Enterprises.
Mel's Tire is here. Okay. So wish of the committee.
I'm going to make a motion to approve, but first I want to put a couple stipulations on. She just recently updated her racks and everything in the system, and the fire department approved her to reopen. So we're going to, with the stipulations, we're going to have no tires to be outside. All tires must be stored on the racks, and our area and the location of the bathrooms must be kept clear at all times, and that'll be the stipulations. And I'll make a motion to approve.
We have a motion to approve with those stipulations. Do you understand the stipulations? Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Councilor Matul. We have a second?
Second.
Second. Any discussion? All in favor for the motion to be approved with stipulations? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That license is granted with stipulations. Thank you, Councilor Hogan.
Okay, we have quite a few renewals.
Take them as a whole if we can.
Sure, take them as a whole.
Okay, what's the wish of the committee?
Motion to approve.
We have a motion to approve.
Second.
Second, any discussion on any of the renewables?
None.
None, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, those are all granted. A couple of canning dates.
Yeah, we have the Lynn Classical Girls Soccer, adults only, September 15, 2024, and Lynn Classical Girls Volleyball, adults only, September 27, 28, 29, 2024.
What's the wish of the committee?
Motion to approve.
We have a motion to
Second.
approve. Second, any discussion on those dates? None, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, those dates are granted. Once again, Mr. Encarnacion, you here? Nope. Okay.
Of course.
Any other business, Madam Clerk?
No?
None?
I'll
Okay.
make a
Wish of the
motion
committee?
to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, we are adjourned. Thank you.
Okay. I think I will. I didn't really eat anything, so I think I will. Food committee director has to.
Good evening, everyone. Today is July 23rd, 2024. I would like to call the Utilities Committee meeting to order. Roll call, please, Madam Clerk.
Counselor Allensug, absent. Counselor McLean?
Present.
Present. Counselor Hogan?
Present.
Present. Counselor Mejimadre?
Present.
Present. Counselor Meany?
Thank you. We have 3 items on the agenda. Madam Clerk, can you please read the first one?
Number 225 Essex Street, to install a joint-owned pole beginning at the intersection of Daniel Place.
Anyone wish to speak in favor?
I'm going to motion to table it in the absence of Councilor Allensong.
What is the wish of the
Second.
committee? What is the wish of the committee?
Table.
Okay, so that's tabled,
Non-debatable.
non-debatable.
Okay. Second one is 554 Western Ave, install a joint-owned pole by National Grid beginning at the intersection of Arlington Street.
Anyone wish to speak in favor? Seeing none, that part of the hearing is closed. Anyone wish to speak against? Seeing none, that part of the hearing is closed. And this is Counselor Chakutis.
Hey, she's good.
Okay, what's the wish of the committee?
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, and the next one?
And then the final one is 554 Western Ave to install a PVC conduit at the center line of intersection at Arlington Street.
Anyone wish to speak in favor of? Seeing none, that part of the hearing is closed. Anyone wish to speak against? Seeing none, that part of the hearing is closed. What is, Counselor Chakutis, you're also in favor of this. What is the wish of committee?
Motion to approve.
Is there a second? Second. That is approved. Thank you. What is the wish of the committee?
Is that our last? Okay, motion to
Yeah.
adjourn.
All in favor?
All in favor?
Second.
All set.
Who's on first?
Thank you.
All in favor?
All in favor. Adjourn. Thank you.
She's. Yeah.
I don't know.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Ways and Means Committee meeting. And I'm Clerk. I call the meeting to order. Please roll call.
Counsel Net?
Present.
Present Counsel Hogan?
Present.
Present Counsel Chakutis?
Present.
Present Counsel Walsh?
Present.
Present Counsel Field?
Present.
Present.
And could you please read transfers?
Dr.
We
Pete.
have
Dr. Pete, you please. call that close?
$424,135 to school expense to provide school additional funding.
What's the wish committee?
Motion approved. Second.
Roll call, please.
Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Hogan?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Chakutis?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Walsh?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Field?
Yes.
We have allocations from the ARPA fund per the votes of the City Council in 2021 of $140,000 for use by the City of Lynn to utilize the services of the Seaforth Movement.
Motion to approve.
Motion second.
Roll call, please.
Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Hogan?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Chakutis?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Walsh?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Field?
Yes.
$312,475 for use by the Department of Community Development to fund the 2024 Summer Jobs Program.
Motion approved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Hogan?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Chakutis?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Walsh?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Field?
Yes.
$415,000 for use by the Mayor's Office to fund the Language Access Coordinator position through December 31st, 2026.
Motion approved. Second.
Roll call, please.
Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Hogan?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Chakutis?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Walsh?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Field?
Yes.
$71,000 for use by ROCA to continue with Behavioral Health Intervention Program.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Hogan?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Chakutis?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Walsh?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Field?
Yes.
Certified funds, please.
We have $1,371,587 to the Police Department for the FY State 911 Support and Incentive Grant.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Hogan?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Chakutis?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Walsh?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Field?
Yes.
$109,724.56 to the Police Department for the FY 25 State 911 Department Training Grant.
Motion approved. Second.
Roll call, please.
Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Hogan?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Chakutis?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Walsh?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Field?
Yes.
$485,709.46 to the Fire Department to reimburse for the FEMA COVID-19 overtime 2022.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Hogan?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Chakutis?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Walsh?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Field?
Yes.
$200,000 to the Police Department to fund the purchase of city cameras.
Motion approved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Hogan?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Chakutis?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Walsh?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Field?
Yes.
$75,000 for the Rose Memorial Chapel Restoration Grant.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Hogan?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Chakutis?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Walsh?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Field?
Present.
Next one.
Yep. $106,933 to the School Department for the FC 237 FY25 Parent-Child Plus Grant.
Motion approved. Second.
Roll call, please.
Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Hogan?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Chakutis?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Walsh?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Field?
Yes.
$190,042 to the School Department for the FC 237 FY25 CFCE grant.
Motion to approve?
Motion approved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Hogan?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Chakutis?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Walsh?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Field.
Yes.
$62,033 to the school department for the FC 160 FY25 Summer Early College Incubator Grant.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Hogan?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Chakutis?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Walsh?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Field.
Yes.
Yes. $25,000 to the school department for the FY25 ASOST S Summer Grant located at LVTI High School.
Motion to approve.
Second?
Roll call, please.
Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Hogan?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Chakutis?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Walsh?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Field.
Yes.
$38,668 to school department for the FC 460 FY25 Summer Early College Program Grant.
Motion approved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Hogan?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Chakutis?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Walsh?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Field.
Yes.
And the last one is $286,000 to the school department for the FC 202 FY25 Vacation Accelerated Academy Grant.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Counselor Net?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Hogan?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Chakutis?
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Walsh?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Field.
Yes.
Orders, please.
Okay, we have ordered pursuant to Mass General Law, Chapter 44, Section 53A, the City of Lynn hereby accepts a gift from the Friends of Lynn Council on Aging in the amount of $4,754.48 to the City of Lynn Senior Center.
What is the wish committee?
Motion approved.
Second.
Roll call, please. Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Hogan?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Chakutis?
Present?
Yes, Counsel Walsh?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Field?
Yes.
And next order.
Order that His Honor the Mayor is hereby authorized to execute a project funding agreement with the Mass School Building Authority and all necessary documents to proceed with the replacement of the Pickering Middle School with a new facility serving grades 6 through 8 on the site of the existing Pickering Middle School, Sisson Elementary School, and the adjacent Magnolia Park.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Hogan?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Chakutis?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Walsh?
Yes.
Yes, Counsel Field.
Yes.
Mr. Comptroller, any no emergency? Okay, good. So, any other business?
Motion to adjourn.
All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned. Thank you.
My name is Joel Matul. I'm the Ward 2 City Councilor. And I would like to welcome at this time the East Lynn Braves Little League. So I welcome you and congratulate you for being the champs of 2024 Lynn City Series. So congratulations. We're going to honor you today. Thank you for all the hard work that the coaches have done, that have put in. Thank you for helping the players, and players to you. Thank you for giving it all your best. And I want to welcome Mayor Nicholson there.
Good afternoon. Thank you to the Lynn City Council for hosting us this evening. And on behalf of the City of Lynn, it is my honor to congratulate the East Lynn Little League champion Braves. Congratulations. Congratulations to you and your families and your coaches and all the volunteers that make these opportunities possible. I see the East Lynn Little League president, Chuck Deneen, over here. Congratulations. As well as the Little League local legend in Sleepy. These opportunities are so valuable and important and really depend on the community spirit and commitment to our young people exhibited by the folks I just mentioned and all of their team throughout these leagues. It is a labor of love. It's hard work, and our city, our community owes a debt of gratitude to those folks who sacrifice their time, their labor, because they love this city and most of all, our young people. So thank you for what you all do, and I hope that our young people recognize and appreciate that this all happens because you deserve these opportunities and because we believe in you. We believe in what you can accomplish on the field, in the classroom, as you move forward in life. The City of Lynn is so proud that you're doing what you're doing here, and we're all proud tonight to be able to wish you good luck in the years ahead, and most of all, congratulations on your East Lynn Little League championship this year. Congratulations.
Do these? Go ahead. You were never a school teacher. You'll figure out now. Sure. Names. My granddaughter.
Alrighty, so we're going to honor all the players, and I'm going to call you. As I call you, please come up, and Mayor Nicholson will hand you our citation. After that, please come and stand over here. We're going to take a group photo. I would like to invite all my colleagues on the council to please come so we can shake and congratulate all the players. So. Alrighty, so I'd like to invite first Tyler De Souza Lopez. Nico Gallo. Dylan Lang. Blake. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your last name, so. That's determination right there. That's why you guys are the champs.
Let me make sure you get down.
Thank you.
Jaciel Consoro. Not here? Sorry if I mispronounced it. Jaciel Consoro? Nope. Nope. Judiel Crispin Leon. Nathan Gonzalez. Raiden Poor. Amari Quintana. Israel Rodriguez. Charlie Chan.
Congratulations.
Jalen Ortiz Rodriguez.
Congratulations.
Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your last name. Jay Chun. All right, we also have citations for Coach Andy Long. You can come up. You can come up, please. Oh, okay. Oh, he's not here? Okay.
Congratulations.
Coach Ryan Hendron. Assistant Manager John Smith. Can we get Little League President Chuck to join us so we can take a group photo, please?
Congratulations. Yeah, that's his name. Big boy.
Can I get the two coaches on this end, please?
No.
Can Sleepy come on this side too? Perfect. All right, can we have everyone look over here? Say cheese.
Cheese.
I need you to look over here. Ready? 1, 2, 3, cheese.
Cheese.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you once again, everybody, and congratulations to the champs.
mean, hand sanitizer. The white bottle.
So welcome, everybody. Just want to get your attention for a second here. We have somebody here in the audience, Nora Paul. She's a Lynn resident. She'll be entering the 7th grade at St. Mary's in the fall. Nora is the 2024 Junior Miss Dance of New England. Nora has won the title in the past, this past winter. Nora recently completed the national level last week in California, which I will be in August, so I'm a little jealous you got there before me. The title for Junior Miss America. She did not win, but Nora's mom said it was an honor for Nora to compete at that level. We want to have Nora come on up here to receive a citation from the council and from the mayor also.
Thank you so much, and welcome, Nora, for being here. We are so proud to be able to recognize we have this official citation of the mayor's office. It says, "Be it known that Mayor Jared C. Nicholson hereby extends his most sincere congratulation and his great appreciation to Nora Paul in recognition of winning the 2024 Junior Miss Dance of New England." Now, that's not just the Miss Dance of the city or of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. That's the Junior Miss Dance of New England. We are proud of your achievement. We're proud of the recognition that you've brought to our city, and that is a reflection of an incredible amount of hard work, I know, and performance at the highest levels. So congratulations to you, all the folks who have supported you, your coaches and teachers and family, and on behalf of the city of Lynn, congratulations.
Nora, a little quick story. I went to school with Mom, and I remember Mom was quite the dancer back then, so you obviously had some big shoes to fill, and you certainly did that, so congratulations. And on behalf of Council President Walsh, Vice President Chakutis, and all our colleagues, I bestow this official citation. The Office of the Lynn City Council offers their sincerest congratulations to you, Nora Paul, in recognition of winning the 2024 Junior Miss Dance of New England and competing in the Junior Miss America. Congratulations and best of luck in the future. This citation, the Lynn City Council acknowledges your accomplishments, dedication to the community, and overall excellence, serves as an inspiration for all to follow. And on behalf of a grateful and proud city, we bestow this official citation, dated 23rd day of July, 2024, signed by all 11 city councilors. Congratulations. I'm going to come up. Family.
Are we coming up?
Mom's coming too. Mom, come on up.
Fred.
The man? What?
Mom's coming. Come right up. Congratulations.
Let me get out of the way.
Must be the night for recognition, I think. We've had quite a few great accomplishments for the city here tonight. We also have the 2024 girls flag football champions from St. Mary's here tonight in the crowd. We want to recognize them, and I want to just pass it off to the mayor here to give you some recognition also.
Thank you, Council President Walsh. Thank you again to the Lynn City Council for hosting this recognition, and it is my honor on behalf of the City of Lynn to congratulate the 2024 Girls Flag Football Champions of St. Mary's. These girls went 22-0 this year. This program was actually funded with some funding from the Patriots, and not only did they accomplish something that unfortunately the Patriots came so close to accomplishing just a few years ago, but they also played another 8 games than what they would have played. So these girls win, and we are proud of them. That is a lot of hard work to learn those plays, run those routes, and you did it week after week. And we just want to say, on behalf of the City of Lynn, Congratulations on an amazing achievement. We'd like to congratulate the families, the educators as well, Coach Patterson, and I'd like to turn it over to my colleague, Counselor Brian Field.
Thank you, Mayor Nicholson. I know these young girls, just looking at them, I know that most of them are underclassmen. So this isn't just a small feat. This is a huge feat for girls this young to compete against so many different high schools throughout the state, year in and year out. I believe it's the 5th year in the program, correct? Second year? Okay, second year, my apologies. They of a 5-year program. They've accomplished so much at such a young age. It's my honor to welcome their coach to come up here and acknowledge every single player that's worked so hard to get where you're at. Thank you, Coach Patterson.
Thank you, everyone. Wasn't really quite prepared, but I think I do want to certainly thank St. Mary's and their school administration, especially Dr. Dolan, Mr. Ridley, and Jeff Newhall for taking a chance on a new emerging sport. I look at these young ladies and think of and reflect to tryouts and, you know, what my thoughts were and being realistic of what we can accomplish. And I think we have a great core group of some young, talented, younger girls, and we have some very mature girls with really great leadership. And I think having that connectedness really is kind of what brought this team together, and we were able to accomplish what we were able to be done. So I'm extremely proud of you girls. You have to be really kind of reflect what you've accomplished. In the second year of this program and the second year of this sport existing in this state, we took 8 girls, and half of those girls in middle school, and won a state title. And I think that's a pretty big deal and something that you guys will remember for the rest of your lives in the fashion that it happened. So thank the families and everyone that was part of those special moments, and the future looks really bright for these young Spartans. So thank you.
One at a time. One by one. One by one.
Any colleagues want to join us, and then parents and anyone that wants to do pictures?
On the back row here.
Cheese. Thank you. Just keep going. They're not done. They're not done.
Council meeting to order. Roll call.
Counselor Allensog, absent. Counselor Chakutis.
Present.
Present. Counselor Field.
Present.
Present. Counselor Hogan.
Present.
Present. Counselor LaPierre. Absent. Counselor Matul.
Present.
Present. Counselor McLean.
Present.
Present. Counselor Meany.
Present.
Present. Counselor Meji Madre.
Present.
Present. Counselor Net.
Present.
Present. Counselor Walsh.
Present. Just want to say real quick that Council Arlingsong and LaPierre are both on scheduled vacations, in case anyone's wondering. If we'd all rise for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance.
President, if we can remember the Perry family and the D'Andrio family.
Pledge allegiance to the flag
United States of America.
to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Accept the minutes from June 25th.
Motion to accept.
A motion? Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Minutes accepted. Communications.
We have no communications.
Public hearings.
First public hearing is a petition of Ronel de Leon Robles, owner of Los Cochitos, to park his food truck at 2A Adams Street Extension to sell food from Tuesday through Sunday, 5 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Anyone wishing to speak in favor of this, come on up to the podium, give us your name and address for the record, please. You want to come on up to the podium if you're speaking in favor? Okay, not in favor. Okay, we'll get to the, yep. Okay, anybody in favor?
I'm going to translate it to, can I translate to them what you're saying right now?
Yep, we need anyone who wants to speak in favor.
Los que si alguien quiere hablar a favor de que pongan el camión que ahora tienen que pasar, básicamente hablar y explicar qué es lo que usted quiere, qué es lo que va a hacer y por qué lo quiere.
Anybody wishing to speak in favor? Anyone wishing to speak in favor? Yep, absolutely, yep. Thank you.
Why don't you translate?
Thank you, Faustina. Thank you. Go right ahead.
Que es para abrir el negocio para ayudar a mi familia y porque es algo de tradición de mi país.
He says that he's looking to do this as a means to provide for his family. And it's also a cultural tradition to be in this line of business.
Okay.
¿Quieres decir algo más?
Sweet. Just want to be clear, so that he's the proponent for it, for the food truck?
Yes, he's the person that's making the request.
Okay.
¿Y cuál es su nombre y dónde vive? Oh, en
Ronald de León Robles y vivo en la 16 Bridge Street en Lynn.
Okay. All right.
¿Quieren decir algo?
Anyone else want to speak in favor?
Decir su nombre y dónde vive.
Mi nombre es Gabriela de León, vivo acá en Lynn,
¿En qué? ¿Dónde vive?
en la 107 de la Beacon Hill Avenue. Estoy aquí para darle soporte a él, ya que él quiere iniciar con su primer negocio en Lynn. Hemos vivido toda nuestra vida acá, toda la familia está acá también y queremos que el pueblo de Lynn pueda probar algunas comidas tradicionales de nuestro país también.
¿Y cuál es su país?
Okay.
Somos de Guatemala.
She says she's in favor because she's lived in Lynn her whole life, and she's really excited at the opportunity to be able to bring Guatemalan food and Guatemalan traditions in this way to the community that she loves so much.
Did she live in the area?
I'm sorry?
Street-wise? What street?
¿Cuál era su
Address?
calle otra vez?
Beacon Hill Avenue.
¿Cuál era el número? 177 Beacon Hill Ave.
Thank you. Okay. Anyone else want to speak in favor?
¿Quién más quiere decir algo? ¿A favor? Okay.
Okay, all right.
They said that they have no other comments, that they would be repeating the same thing. Also, Faustina Cuevas, DEI Officer, Senior Advisor to Mayor Nicholson.
Thank you, Faustina. If we have any questions or anyone, we'll just have a seat and then we can ask them after, okay? Anyone else wishing to speak in favor? Anyone else wishing to speak in favor? Anyone want to speak in favor? Seeing none, that part of the hearing is closed. Is there anybody in opposition that would like to speak? Come on up to the podium, please. Give us your name and address for the record.
Good evening. My name is Brenda Reed-Womack. I live at 24 George Street, Lynn, Mass. I'm standing here on behalf of Zion Baptist Church, where I am on the ministerial staff. I am a minister, which is located at 4 Adams Street Extension. We are opposed to the truck to a point. It is going from Tuesday to Sunday, whatever time it is. But that would create a problem for us with parking. Our services are held on Sunday mornings. We know that families need to make a living, and we are all for that. But if there's any way that an adjustment can be made in the proposal, not to have it there on a Sunday when we are in service, we would greatly appreciate it.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Anyone else in opposition to this?
What hours? The hours are from... Service? Our service, we start at 10.
Okay.
And we go from 10 to maybe 2.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else in opposition? Anyone else want to speak in opposition? Anyone in opposition? Seeing on that part of the hearing is closed, what is the wish of the council? Councilor Matul.
Thank you, Council President. So I met with Mr. De Leon Robles a couple times, and he did reach out to Zion Baptist, one of the pastors there. And based on what I spoke with both parties, I also had Mr. De Leon speak to the plaza owner, to the property owner, where he's going to be renting. He's going to be renting an area close to the church. And based on everything that I've heard, I would like to propose to my colleagues on the council that we approve this permit with some stipulations. I'm going to say it all in English, and then I would like to say it in Spanish so that they understand what I'm saying. Some of the stipulations that I would like to propose is that the first one, they are responsible for the area where they're going to be working. We have done multiple cleanups at Keeney Park in the past, and it's just a very bad area when it comes to litter, when it comes to trash. Especially because the liquor store is right there, the market, the supermarket's right there. So I did speak with Mr. De Leon, and he's fully aware of this, that I would like him to make sure that the area is clean every night, the area that he's renting, not necessarily the full plaza, but the area where he's renting, that it has to be clean every night. In his proposition is that he holds the food truck open Tuesday to Sunday from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. One of the stipulations that I would like to add to this is that he is open Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. with a noise ordinance of no music after 9 p.m. And Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, he can stay open until 11 p.m. with no music after 10 p.m. I would also like him to be flexible with the church and with the stipulation that he closes down or moves to the other side of the parking lot, given that it's a large parking lot, so that he gives the church enough space for their parking from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. 2 p.m., I'm sorry, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
So that's a motion to approve with the stipulation.
Can I say it in Spanish before we approve it, just so that everybody fully understands? One more thing that I would like to add as well is that the truck cannot be parked there overnight. The truck has to go home every time it's not being used. Lo voy a decir en español para que usted entienda bien. He hablado con el señor De León y también hablé con uno de los pastores de la iglesia que está a la par, Basado a todo lo que hemos escuchado, me gustaría poner esta propuesta ante el Consejo de la Ciudad de Lynn y para aprobar este permiso con unas condiciones. La primera condición sería que el señor de León y su compañía se aseguren de que el área que ellos están rentando, no necesariamente todo el parqueo, sino el área que ellos están utilizando, sea limpio cada noche, ya que hemos tenido varias limpiezas en el área y siempre esa área es un poco muy delicada porque hay mucha basura debido a que está la licorería y está la tienda del mercado ahí a la par. Entonces ellos serían responsables de su espacio. También otra propuesta que yo pongo es que en lugar de estar abiertos de 5 de la mañana a 11 de la noche de los días que han pedido, sea que el martes, miércoles y jueves estén abiertos de 5 de la mañana a 10 de la noche, con una ordenanza de no tener música después de las 9 de la noche. El viernes, sábado y domingo pueden estar abiertos de 5 de la mañana hasta las 11 de la noche, pero no música o ruido después de las 10 de la noche. Algo más que me gustaría pedirle al señor de León es que sea flexible con la iglesia, ya que la iglesia es una institución que ha estado ahí por muchos años y hemos trabajado con ellos. Me gustaría pedirle que durante el horario de los domingos de 10 de la mañana a 2 de la tarde, él pueda hablar con el dueño de la plaza, que le permita parquearse al otro lado del parqueo, o básicamente no trabajar por ese horario para que la iglesia, una institución que ya tiene tiempo, pueda tener su servicio y luego cuando ellos terminan que el camión pueda regresar a su lugar de donde va a estar vendiendo. Y lo último sería, pues obviamente él tiene un lugar para parquear su camión, entonces el camión no se puede quedar parqueado toda la noche en el parqueo, lo tendría que llevar a la casa.
All right. So we have a motion. We have a second.
I
We have a
think-
second. Okay. Any discussion from the councilors? Councilor Field.
Hey, thank you. I just want to clarify, is it correct when it says 5 a.m.?
Es a las 5 de la mañana, ¿verdad? Que va a empezar a vender. Yes.
Okay. So as a counselor, I'm not comfortable supporting a business that's not brick and mortar, starting before 7 a.m. like other businesses are required. If the councilor from Ward 2 would, or the business owner would grant the stipulation for 7 a.m., it would be something that I'd be more comfortable with trying to explain to other businesses that work outside, predominantly outside a brick and mortar business. I don't think there's any other food trucks in the city that operate that early in the morning.
Councilor Matul?
So one of the things that I did look into was that there is a large demand for 5 a.m. Mobile food. I'm not sure of the hours, but I do know that there's another food truck in the city that operates very early hours. I can talk to, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk to him.
Hold on one second. Attorney Lamanna, do you know if we have any other trucks operating early hours offhand?
I do not know if there's any food trucks that operate as early as 5 a.m. I do not know.
Okay.
I just think as a body, we're going to face questions from others, like even trash collection, that can't happen before 7.
Right, can't happen before 7 o'clock.
And I'm assuming that this same truck has a generator on it that's working and operating from that 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. period.
Yeah.
So my concern is that it's going to fall back on us as a body with that early start.
Council Matul, what's your ward, so what's your...
Can I say that in Spanish so that he...
You can, but the hearing is kind of closed. You just ask questions to him where we can
Okay.
repeat it back. Yeah, go ahead. Ask him if you want. Yeah.
El concejal está diciendo que él no está de acuerdo a que se abra a las 5 de la mañana debido a que muchos restaurantes tienen la ordenanza que no pueden empezar a trabajar antes de las 7. Entonces, si ustedes estarían dispuestos a abrir un poquito más tarde.
Está bien. Sí, sería cambiar la hora un poco.
Okay.
Thank you. If I could just say one thing, too, just speak with the clerk. We think one of the other food trucks actually is open at 6 in the morning.
Okay.
Can I make a motion to change it that he starts his business at 6 a.m.?
Yep, I think Dr. Meany just had one thing he wanted to say, if that's okay, Counselor. Go ahead.
Yes, Councilman O'Toole, I just, based on your familiarity with the area, is this a heavy residential area?
No, it's not a heavy residential area. We have the liquor store next door. We have the supermarket next door. We have the church next door. Behind the parking lot, there's actually another church. So it's not fully residential, and in front of it, it's Keeney Park.
What I was getting at is with just piggybacking off of Councilor Field's comment, if a generator is going, is that going to stop people, wake up kids, prevent people from sleeping, etc.?
¿Ustedes usan un generador?
Sí.
¿Que hace mucho ruido?
No, es super quiet. Es bien, no hace mucho ruido.
They have, I don't know what you call that, a low noise muted generator. It's not one of those generators that you would typically see outdoors.
Okay, thank you. That was my question.
Yep, Counselor McLean.
Yeah, I just want to know exactly where it's going to be located. Like when you said it's close to the church, what proximity?
So if you're familiar with the plaza at Stop and Compare, there's the liquor store, then there's the market, then there's a large parking lot in between the church and the building of the market. He's going to be 2 lanes away from the church. So the church has, I think it's 2 lanes of parking spots. He's going to be right before that.
Right before the 2 lanes. So is that?
So it wouldn't be directly to the fence of the church.
Okay. I'm trying to picture it. So when people are coming in to where the parking lot, where the church is, like when they're turning into that first entrance to the parking lot where the church is, how close to that entrance is he, or how far behind that entrance?
What's the question?
Cuando viene uno y entra al parqueo, ¿verdad? ¿Dónde exactamente se va a parquear usted? ¿Qué tan cerca al edificio de la iglesia?
Un poco así hasta atrás, y la entrada queda bien grande y la iglesia está así, un poquito retirado de la malla donde está la iglesia.
Usted está más como atrás, al trasero de él.
So he's saying that he's not going to be, so when you go, when you go into the plaza, there's the big Stop and Compare, the brick sign, that in that little entrance to the back. He's not going to be very close to the entrance. He's going to be closer to the back.
Closer to the back where the fence is for the other church that's on the other side. Okay.
Is it amendable to make it to 6 o'clock in the morning, since we have another food truck that
Yes, it's amended. Yep. I'm okay with voting, approving 6 o'clock a.m. start. And can I also make a motion to bring him back in 6 months to see? We'll give him 6 months.
So you're making a motion?
60 days. We'll see how it's working.
Yep.
And if everything goes smooth, we'll be in touch with the church and the plaza businesses as well.
Okay, so we have a motion, amended motion.
I'll second that with the 60 days.
60-day is this.
La propuesta, oh, you want to tell?
La mañana. Sí, van a tomar un voto para las 6 de la mañana. Lo van a evaluar en 60 días.
60
days,
correct.
and then
60
6
days.
months.
No, just 60 days.
Just 60 days.
6
En
months.
60 días van a evaluar cómo está yendo, le van a hablar con la iglesia, a ver cómo está todo yendo y a ver.
Counselor, if I could just ask a question real quick. Did you say 60 days or 6 months? Just so
60 days.
60 days.
He corrected.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, sorry, I did correct myself.
No, that's okay. We didn't hear it well here. All right. So we have a motion.
Ahora van a votar.
Motion to approve with the 60-day review with all the stipulations that I asked for.
We have a second.
Second.
Any other discussion on it? Roll call.
Council Alensag, absent. Council Chakutis?
Yes.
Yes, Council Field?
Yes.
Yes, Council Hogan?
Yes.
Yes, Council LaPierre, absent. Council Matul?
Yes.
Yes, Council McLean?
Yes.
Yes, Council Meany?
Yes.
Yes, Council Meji Madre?
Yes.
Yes, Council Net?
Yes.
Yes, Council Walsh?
Yes. Good job. It's approved with all the stipulations. Thank you. Next public hearing.
Yeah, the petition of Jefferson Hooper, 44 Summer Street in Hart, to operate a laundromat 7 days per week from 5:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. at 158 Lewis Street.
Anyone wishing to speak in favor, come up to the podium, give us your name and address.
Good afternoon. My name's Tom DeMarcus. I'm a lawyer with offices at 56 Central Avenue here in Lynn, and I'm representing Mr. Hooper. Mr. Hooper owns Salem Laundry Company, which was started by his dad in the 50s. and he has 6 laundromats on the North Shore, including one at 190 Lewis Street, just a short distance away from 158 Lewis Street. 158 is the old Walgreens, which has been closed for a while. The one at 190 has been there since the 1950s and has been a credit to the community. It's clean, it's well-run, there's never been a problem there, and now he'd like to build a bigger, better, more state-of-the-art one at 158. So we went to the mayor's development team, and Councilor Allen Sugg was there. He's in favor. The entire development team was in favor. We needed a variance because we need a few more parking spaces than are there or are required by the zoning ordinance. And we went to the Board of Appeals last week and got the variance. And now every laundromat needs a special permit. So we're here asking you to grant a special permit. Mr. Hooper is right behind me. I'm obscuring him, but between him and me, we'll answer any questions that you have.
Okay, let's have the rest of the hearing. If there's any questions, we'll bring you back up, okay?
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Anyone else wishing to speak in favor?
Calvin Anderson, 12 Concord Street in Lynn. I used to live in the neighborhood, and I've used the Salem Laundry. It's at the corner of Cherry Street. And I'd like to see him just move down the street to a bigger, better place. And hopefully there's some good plans for the old property. So I hope the owner works on that, make sure there's a seamless transition for the neighborhood. But I'm for this.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else wishing to speak in favor? Anyone else wishing to speak in favor? Anyone wishing to speak in favor? Seeing that part of the hearing is closed. Anybody in opposition to this? Anybody wishing to speak in opposition? Anyone wishing to speak in opposition to it? Seeing that part of the hearing is closed, what is the wish of the council? Councilor Matul is going to fill in for Councilor Arlington.
Yes, Council President. So I spoke with Councilor Arlington, who is away on a scheduled vacation. We reviewed the agenda, and he asked me to speak on his behalf, that he asks the council to support this because he is in favor of it.
Okay. So we have a motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
We have a second. Any other discussion? Councilor Meany?
Yeah, I'd just like to comment that it's very nice and refreshing to see businesses investing in Lynn and improving Lynn, and I urge my colleagues here in the council to improve this.
Okay. Councilor Field?
Thank you, Mr. President. I, like Mr. Anderson, used to use that laundromat on the corner of Cherry and Lewis. One question I have for Mr. Hooper is, it is your intent to close the other one when this location is ready, or are you planning to operate both?
Just come on up to the podium because they can hear you at home, please. Thank you.
Yes, the existing store will be closed.
Okay. Thank you.
I have one question real quick, because I've had a laundromat in my neighborhood that we just opened very successfully too, someone opened. But there's one on Western Ave that's got a little bit of a pet peeve of mine. They direct the discharge onto the sidewalk. Is the discharge air from those units going to go up through the roof?
I haven't put it to the engineers yet, whether it would go up the roof or out of the side.
Yeah, I don't know the exact setup, just a comment or a word of caution. I've seen them, and I think there's like a nuisance thing where you can't do that, but there is one in the city that's just dumping onto a sidewalk, and you walk under it, and the air blows on you. So.
Yeah, no, it definitely wouldn't come out the front. And
Okay.
even if it did, the front is set pretty far off the sidewalk. There is a side where potentially it could be, but there again, we have about 10 feet, I believe, and then there's parking lot essentially, and so
It's just a word of a point of information more for me. It's a pet peeve I got with the one that's there. You walk under it and you get lint on you from the laundromat. So thank you. Any other comments from the council? All right, roll call.
Councilor Allen Sugg, absent. Councilor Chakutis?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Field?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Hogan?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor LaPierre, absent. Councilor Matul?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor McLean?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Meany?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Mejia Madre?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Net?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Walsh?
Yes. All right, motion carried. All right. Public hearings to be set down.
We have the petition of Narita Flores, owner of Funtime Ice Cream Trucks, for permission to park 2 ice cream trucks in the owner's driveway while not in use at 60 Western Ave. Petition of John DeVito, owner of Capo Art Collective, to operate a permanent makeup micropigmentation studio at 161 Eastern Ave, Unit 2, and that is a correction to Council Alan Sugg. A petition of National Grid for a grant of location on Hanson Street.
Motion to set them down.
Do a motion to set them down?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Set them down. All right, communications, licensing, Councilor Field.
Thank you, Mr. President. We have a unanimous vote by our committee. I make a motion to approve.
Unanimous vote from the committee. The motion to approve. Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carries.
Public
Okay.
property.
Huh? I'll get to it. I'm not there yet. Hold on. Get Nancy, I know you're hungry. I'm a little hungry too. Not gonna lie. Utilities. Who? Natasha, Councilor
Thank you,
Nedry.
Mr.
Thank you.
President.
Sorry. They threw me off. I'm sorry. Their stomachs are grumbling or something. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So the first 225 Essex Street was tabled and 554 Western Ave was approved.
Okay, so we have a motion to approve.
Second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, carries. All right. Public property. Councilor Jacutis.
Unanimous vote of the committee. Motion to approve.
Second.
Oh, you're spicy today. Okay. Motion to approve. Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Ways and Means, Councilor Net.
Yes, Mr. President, all unanimous vote of the committee, I make a motion to approve. Thank you.
Could the clerk read the transfers? Or Thank you.
We have $424,135 to school expense to provide school additional funding. Allocations from the ARPA per votes of the City Council of 2021, $140,000 for use by the City of Lynn to utilize the services of the Seaforth Movement, $312,475 for use by the Department of Community Development to fund the 2024 summer jobs, $415,000 for use by the Mayor's Office to fund the Language Access Coordinator position through December 31st, 2026, $71,000 for use by ROCA to continue with the Behavioral Health Intervention Program. Certified funds, $1,375,587 to the Police Department for the FY25 State 911 Support and Incentive Grant, $109,724.56 to the Police Department for the FY25 State 911 Department Training Grant, $485,709.46 to the Fire Department to reimburse for FEMA COVID-19 overtime 2022, $200,000 to the Police Department to fund the purchase of city cameras, $75,000 for the Rhodes Memorial Chapel Restoration Grant, $106,933 to the School Department for the FC 237 FY25 Parent Child Plus Grant, $190,042 to the School Department for the FC 237 FY25 CFCE Grant, $62,033 to the School Department for the FC 160 FY25 Summer Early College Incubator Grant, $25,000 to the School Department for the FY25 ASOST Summer Grant location at LVTI High School, $38,668 to the School Department for the FC 460 FY25 Summer Early College Programs Grant, $286,000 to the School Department for the FC 202 FY25 Vacation Acceleration Academy Grant. We have 2 orders. Ordered that pursuant to Mass General State Law, Chapter 44, Section 53A, the City of Lynn hereby accepts a gift from the Friends of Lynn Council on Aging to the amount of $4,754.48 to the City of Lynn Senior Center. And finally, ordered that His Honor the Mayor is hereby authorized to execute a project funding agreement with the Massachusetts School Building Authority and all other necessary documents to proceed with the replacement of the Pickering Middle School with a new facility serving grades 6 through 8 on the site of the existing Pickering Middle School, Assistant Elementary School, and the adjacent Magnolia Park.
All right, so that's a motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Council Field.
Thank you, Mr. President. I ask that we separate the funding for the Rhodes Chapel as a separate vote, please.
All right. So we'll take a vote on all the stuff except for the Rhodes Chapel. We'll do a second thing for the Rhodes Chapel. All right. Any other discussion on it?
We
Roll call.
also have one other one to do by itself, the senior gift program for Council Chakutis.
Yep.
Do that one separate, okay?
Okay, so someone want to make it a, oh, she's not here, so.
Oh, there she is. I'll ask that we separate the.
You want to have us separate that one also, too? Okay.
As well as a separate.
Amendable to everybody? All right, so roll call on the first ones, leaving those other two out. We'll take the votes on those two after.
Okay.
All right, roll call.
Counselor Alensog, absent. Counselor Chakutis?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Counselor Field?
Yes.
Yes. Counselor Hogan?
Yes.
Yes. Counselor LaPierre, absent. Counselor Matul?
Yes.
Yes. Counselor McLean?
Yes.
Yes. Counselor Meany?
Yes.
Yes. Counselor Meji Madre?
Yes.
Yes. Counselor Net?
Yes.
Yes. Counselor Walsh?
Yes. Carries. Okay, Rhodes Chapel.
Rhodes Chapel. Counselor Alensog, absent. Counselor Chakutis?
Yes.
Yes. Counselor Field?
Present.
Present. Counselor Hogan?
Yes.
Yes. Counselor LaPierre, absent. Counselor Matul?
Yes.
Yes. Counselor McLean?
Yes.
Yes. Counselor Meany?
Yes.
Yes. Counselor Meji Madre?
Yes.
Yes. Counselor Net?
Yes.
Yes. Counselor Walsh?
Yes.
Yes.
Carries. What's the other one?
The senior center gift.
Okay, so make a motion.
Counselor Alensog, absent. Counselor Chakutis?
Present.
Present. Counselor Field?
Yes.
Yes. Counselor Hogan?
Yes.
Yes. Counselor LaPierre? Absent. Counselor Matul?
Yes.
Yes. Counselor McLean?
Yes.
Yes. Counselor Meany?
Yes.
Yes. Counselor Meji Madre?
Yes.
Yes. Counselor Net?
Yes.
Yes. Counselor Walsh?
Yes.
Yes.
Carries. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Any other business, Councilor Net?
There's no emergency.
No emergencies or anything? Okay, all right, thank you. Any old business from anybody?
Nope.
Got some new business?
We have a presentation from Candace McClory, the chairperson of the opioid working group, with an opioid update.
Councilor Field?
Thank you, Mr. President. I invited Ms. McClory to speak as the chair. She's the chair of the opioid working group. We've been pretty active over the past number of months with the funding that's been provided from the lawsuits against the opioid manufacturers. And there's a lot of work going on, and similar to ARPA updates, I asked Ms. McClory to come and update the full council as far as some of the progress that we're making on the committee, on the group, and some updates of things that'll be coming up.
Okay, all right. Ms. McCloy, how are we?
Hi, I also brought the slides. John Tebow is going to help me set it up so we can show it up here. But I brought the slides for you guys, so I'm just going to take a second and give everybody one so they can all...
Hi, Mr. Tebow, how you doing? Good to see you.
Nice to see you, too.
Killed it all.
Perfect. Candace, just let me know when you want. Okay.
There it is.
All right.
Okay, so we're all set up, I think.
Yep, go right ahead.
Okay,
Yep.
so my name is Candace McClory. I am the substance use coordinator for the Public Health Division in Lynn. Hang on one second. I'm sorry.
She did give us the paper slides, so she can start.
You can go? Okay. I was invited here to give you all an update on what the opioid working group has been doing in the last year since we've been brought together. So just a little history real quick. This group was put together in 2023 from Mayor Nicholson. The purpose of this group was to make sure that funds get distributed to the community and address urgent needs in Lynn in a very intentional way. We wanted to bring stakeholders to the table with expertise in this space, and we were able to make thoughtful recommendations on how the money gets spent. I just wanted to mention that We are one of the only cities around that are doing it like this. I have been contacted by many of our surrounding cities, such as Swampscott, Peabody, Chelsea, Revere, Salem, asking us about our process and our steps on where we are at in this group. So I just wanted to let everybody know that we are kind of a little ahead than everybody else right now. Our members include myself from the Public Health, Faustina Cuevas from the Mayor's Office, Sarita from the Mayor's Office, Leanne Magnarelli from the Behavioral Health Unit, Mary Wheeler from Healthy Streets, Antonio Gutierrez from Lynn Youth Outreach, Lieutenant Pete Alexander from the Central Business District Bike Patrol, Brian Field, Counselor at Large, Dr. Elizabeth Quinn from Lynn Community Health Center, Terrell Patterson from Lynn Community Health Center. He is the substance use coordinator manager over there. Lieutenant Stacy Borgeson from the Lynn Fire Department, retired Judge Lamoth from Lynn District Court, who helped develop drug court. And originally we did have 3 community members. However, since time has passed, unfortunately they were they had to step aside. So we are recruiting new members. We are looking on ways to maintain them and, encourage people to stay a part of the group and finding ways to do that. So where we are at to date, as you all know, we have the 5 community naloxone boxes, which have been pretty successful in the city. Throughout the 5 boxes, we have distributed 150 kits. That's 300 doses of Narcan to people in the city. We haven't had many issues. We've had one concerned community member, and we were able to meet with them and speak with them about their concerns. But other than that, it's been pretty smooth. We've also been doing targeted outreach for our surveys, which I also gave you guys in your little packets. So we use these gift cards to do targeted outreach for people that were at risk to make sure that we're getting the voices that are most at risk for the opioid epidemic. We've also added a tab to our public health tab on the City of Lynn website, and this includes information on the funds that we've received, updates on what we've been spending, a list of members, links to the statewide guidelines for spending, and then also our engagement survey, which we have in multiple languages, including Spanish, Khmer, Portuguese, Russian, and a few others. And I'm gonna just get to, I'm gonna go have a little overview of what the survey results have shown us thus far. They are pretty large results, so if you guys would like to read the surveys in whole, I would be happy to share that with you. It's about 130 pages, that's why I was unable to print it for you today. So just to go over the demographics a little bit, we've had 205 responses total, and we're pretty well-rounded as far as age goes. We've tried to get every age group in. We've got under 9% with under 9% of the populations were under 18, and then we have some people that were over 70, so we really tried to reach as many people as we could with these surveys. For the sex and gender identity, we do have, we're seeing more females responding than males, but again, we did try to reach out as best we could to make sure that the demographic was well-rounded. As far as demographics and ethnicity goes, we had about 57% of the respondents were white. We had 32% that were, 16% that were African American, and then we have 5% that were Hispanic, but there are, as you see, other options that people put in for their Hispanic nationality, so that does tweak it a little bit. And then we also asked the question of what best describes their involvement to the opioid epidemic. So is it personal or is it professional for them? A large majority of the respondents were concerned community members. We have quite a few people who family members have died. We have quite a few people who are actively using currently, which is great. We had about 40 people who are actively using Respond. And then we also asked the question of how you've been impacted. So this could be anything from a death of a family, a loss of a loss of a job, any type of loss that had occurred during your substance use. So a large portion of the respondents had a death of a family member. A large of them have current use by family members. A large number of them had incarcerations because of their substance use, and then a couple others were, losing their children. Some of the comments were everything gets messed up, kids get taken away, your youth have endured trauma. So a lot of people have been affected by this in many, many different ways, and that was seen in our surveys. Now, another question we asked what were some of the barriers that people are experiencing when they're trying to access care? This is a really important question because this is what we want to help us guide in filling in the gaps in services for people accessing treatment. So a big concern of people was actually paying for treatment, the stigma of going to treatment. A lot of people don't even know what services are available. And then another large respondent was child care assistance and employment. And then another one was services offered in the language that they speak. So what we did when we did these surveys is we tried to narrow it down to 3 of the main topics, just to kind of narrow, because we have a very broad way to spend this money. So we really wanted to target 3 top concerns of the city. The 3 top concerns that we found throughout these surveys were number 1 being funding support for people in treatment and recovery, number 2 being harm reduction, and then number 3 being funding opioid use disorder treatment. I also added in our survey, we have an open response question. So to kind of bring it all together to you guys so you understand some of the choices that we've made within the opioid working group, I added some comments that people have put in. They want us to expand access to treatment and services, including medical assisted treatment, counseling, support groups. They want to make funds available to facilities that offer no charge to the person trying to reinvent their lives. So many people are turned off by any type of recovery due to an inability to pay. Provide services and funding to organizations that are designed to provide support for individuals struggling with addiction. Additional funding should also go towards educating youth and members of the community on addiction and harm reduction. And then also more support for myself, these are quotes, more support for myself and family in recovery once substance is removed. Transportation, clothing, food, basic needs, so that people can hire you and understand that you are a human. Do you guys have any questions on that so far yet?
Any questions from the council? Council Meany?
Just for clarity, so when the barrier to care, when they say employment, is that they can't go to treatment because they're employed or they're having?
It could be both. It could be either. So you can't get a job because of your current situation, or you've lost your job because of your current situation.
Thank you.
Councilman McLean.
You mentioned that other communities have reached out to you. Has there been any thought on maybe connecting with these other communities? Because I know that Lynn is a hub for these resources because we have so many resources available in our city in particular, and other surrounding cities are not doing this type of work. Has there been any ideas around like piloting something in other communities or maybe helping other communities to facilitate this type of programming?
It definitely has been in conversation with doing possibly some regional efforts and stuff like that. Right now, we really are focusing on Lynn, but it has been part of the conversation. It is not off the table. But like I said, for our first step right now, we really want to focus on the community organizations within Lynn.
Councilor McLean, are you speaking about like the process and like sharing what we're doing? I think Candace and our former public health nurse Jenny Almonte, they had plenty of conversations with like, this is how we're doing it, this is how we recruited members, and this is how we're planning to do a distribution of funding, and so that has been, not to speak for you, but
yes, so there's been many conversations like that. I've had plenty of Zoom calls with Revere specifically about our Narcan boxes and how our group was put together. So I kind of helped walk them through the process of that. So yeah, there's lots of conversations with connecting with the communities on what they're doing and how we can help them with their doing, because no point in reinventing the wheel. So the survey we got that we put out was actually from other communities. So we also looked at what they were doing. Boston was a big part of the survey that we put here. So yes, the other communities are definitely a part of the conversation.
Any other questions, Council Field?
Thank you, Mr. President. Just to piggyback on those comments, we're still in the infancy, so reaching out from one community to another to see what everyone's doing, because we're really trying to invent the wheel here. It's not reinventing something. It's something that there's a pool of money that's been awarded to different communities, and kind of just looking and reflecting on what's working in other communities. And obviously it benefits Lynn to look at other communities our size and even smaller, of what's working for them, so that we can best benefit, maximize the impact of the funding that the city has been awarded. I just want to touch on one page in particular, and I want to commend Candace for the efforts and everybody in the group. The outreach, if you look at the number of people that responded and where it's how have you and your family been impacted by opioid epidemic, we're looking at the respondents of current use by a family member or death of a family member or incarceration. What that should be pointing out is that these are families that have been impacted directly. These aren't just health professionals explaining what they're experiencing, but these are coming right from family members. So these responses are coming directly from people that have been affected and know not just what started or what's helped their family or their loved one through recovery and what they've gone through as a family, and they're going to help other families because that's what their intent is. So that's what I'm happy to see, that those respondents are there in this particular survey.
Thank you so much for making that comment, Mr. Field, because a part of while we were doing these surveys, that was really what we were focusing on. We really want the people that are directly affected with it and what their opinions on and what they need and how we can help them.
And now can I just add real quick, I think into the credit of the group, leveraging gift cards to really target folks that are most impacted and leveraging the expertise of the group who have built trusted relationships with folks who are in this vulnerable situation, who are not just going to talk to just anyone. Being able to leverage sort of resources that are supposed to be going back into the community, because that is an allowable expense of these funds, is buying gift cards, buying incentives to get folks to talk. And I just want to give credit where credit is due. The group itself, because it's made up of these experts, have that built-in trust, which is why we have so many good responses that really speak to the need in Lynn as well.
I just had a quick question too. So, I think everyone's family's been impacted. My family's no different. And the question I would have is, I've heard from different people saying that you have to hit rock bottom before you can really get into recovery. So I look at like the barriers to getting treatment. Like there are people that, lack of a better term, I call them a functioning drug addict, right? Or a functioning active addiction that has a job. And they're in this cycle that they're in. It's not just necessarily somebody living out in the street that people would assume that's in that spot. And they're not able to get treatment. One, because they don't want to lose their job, right? And two, they're trying to balance maybe an apartment or still in the. Is it like just? I know this probably isn't so much with the funding, but as far as those responses, like, is that like a factual thing that seems to happen with people?
As far as do you mean them needing to hit rock bottom, or do you mean
they need to hit rock bottom, and they lose their jobs to get those treatment abilities,
My personal opinion is that's not true. I don't think people need to hit rock bottom to get there, and I think that's why harm reduction is very important, because you're there to help people through that whole process so that there isn't necessarily a rock bottom, because you're building the relationship and you're bridging those gaps to barriers. So, if job is a big issue with them, they don't want to lose it, how can we as a city help them? And there's a lot more comments. And I would I would be happy to share all the survey results. There are a lot of good open response comments that I think are definitely worth hearing about the things that people have said they need or that they feel they have been left behind about. And I keep forgetting, losing my train of thought.
No, it's all right.
But yes, just we are always trying to help that particular everybody, anyone that is affected anyway. And I personally don't believe that we should let people hit rock bottom. I think we should support them through their whole journey. And that is what we're hoping that we can do with this money, is get kind of creative. And I'll get to that in a second, actually.
Okay.
But what we're looking to do next.
Okay, good. Proceed on if you want. Go right ahead.
Okay. So part of our next steps will be, we're going to be releasing a NOFA, a Notice of Funding Availability, for $250,000 for small community organizations to apply for grants. We're calling this the Community Innovation Organization Grant. And we made it this way so that we can tackle all of these things. So programs that are already doing these great things to break down barriers, we can give them a little bit more assistance. Or programs can get creative, like the Recovery Exchange. They like to do alternative methods of recovery, like yoga and meditation. Maybe they need some supports to do things like that. This grant will help support them to do more programs, get innovative, get creative, really help people with these barriers, such as ID retrievals. I'm not sure if you guys know, but you can't go to a shelter or a detox if you don't have an ID. So that is a very important thing for people to be able to access. So our next step is to release these funds so that the community organizations can start getting creative, because that's what a lot of the responses were in the survey, is they want us to spend money to help people with these barriers, direct support to people that are struggling on the street right now, helping people who are trying to get in sober houses, give them money to support to get into the sober houses. And that's what these grants are going to do. It's going to open up so that these programs can apply to get money to do more of the things that they already do, and expand access to care to everybody. We're also going to be distributing the survey data on a more broad spectrum. So we're going to put it on the website. We would like to mirror what Opera does, how they have, the circle graph saying the spending, where it was spent. So we would like to be really transparent with the way that we're spending this money. And we would like the community to be able to access that information at any time. So we will be adding that in the coming weeks to the website as well. And then we'll also be developing and distributing educational materials for our community vending machine, which you guys, I'm sure you're aware of. We'll be getting the community wellness harm reduction vending machine in the coming weeks. So we want to do some education on that and just let people know exactly what it is and how you can access it.
Candace, can you speak more to the vending machine?
Yes.
Because I think it'll be nice to let the counselors know what that is and how other communities are also leveraging that.
Yeah. So harm reduction vending machines are the newest way that communities are targeting people that are overdosing, experiencing overdoses. So what we will be doing is we're going to get a vending machine that will be down in the downtown area, and what it will have in it will be Narcan, hygiene kits, empty sharps containers, and then sexual health. And each kit comes with resources. So the hygiene kits have information on where you can get hygiene kits on other days, where you can take a shower. The sexual health kits have information on where you can get tested for HIV and hepatitis C, HIV, but also where you can go if you feel like you are being exploited to sex trafficking, because the City of Lynn has 2 programs that support that. The Narcan has a whole resource guide with inpatient, outpatient, medically assisted treatment, fentanyl test strips. We're also going to be putting Band-Aids and then seasonal items. So in the winter, socks if we have them. In the summer, little water bottles if we have them. And the good thing about these vending machines is they track data. So we'll be able to collect data on all this information. We'll be able to see what is being used more, when it's being used, so that way we can keep that information and, hopefully get more funding for other things.
They're not a charge vending machine.
No, the vending machine will be completely free, very low access. There'll be a code that will be on the machine that says, type this code and it will come out. So it'll be free access 24/7.
Council McLean may have a question for that.
I just wanted to know where it's going to be located and how many will there be? Will it just be one?
Just one. We don't have a solidified location yet. Can I say where we're possibly thinking?
I would say downtown here.
We have two possible locations, potentially Centerboard, where their community fridge is. We thought that would be a great place. You go in there for food, why not get some hygiene and other resources as well? Our other potential location will be under the bridge on Market Street near Eastern Bank. We want it to be somewhere where it's kind of hidden but also public, because we don't want people to feel stigmatized when they go to the machine, but we also want them to feel safe when they go to the machine, and we also want the machine to be safe too as well. And we also need somewhere that has electricity. So it is a little tricky finding a location, but we are honing in on them. We've got down to 2 right now. But I will definitely keep you
If I
guys
could just add something to that, if, when you have some spots narrowed down, if you could let this council know, there are councilors here that some of those are in their ward, and I think that information needs to get brought to them, so when questions do occur by people who either want to use it or people who may not want it, if you would, we could at least answer those questions.
Yes, absolutely. And like I said, we're going to develop like info sheets too, so that we can pass out to you guys if there is any questions or concerns with the box. So yes.
Okay.
And we're starting with one machine just because it is expensive and it is custom made. And it has the data tracking feature, right? So it lets you know how many times a certain letter is dispensed. So that's why we're starting with one. And if it goes well, then the group will, I'm sure, make a recommendation for another one.
And like she said, with the data, it's really great, because if we're seeing that, you know, Lynn is having a serious hygiene crisis where everybody is accessing this machine consistently for hygiene, you know, that's something that we could look into and then, you know, see what else we can do for the community, because obviously that is where a need is.
Anything else?
I don't have anything else.
Okay, any other questions from the councilors? If we don't have any,
Thank you.
just want to thank you.
Thank you very much for all the work you're doing.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you. We know it's good work, it's tough work, it's needed. Like I said before, I think everyone's family's been impacted by somebody here. I think Councilor Field may just have something to add to that.
Thank you, Mr. President. Again, I just want to thank Candace for coming here and updating everybody. I know, you know, with the kick out of the naloxone boxes, there was one resident that she had a concern with that, but we know that the harm reduction that it's having and the impact that it's having is positive. And I think educating everyone, like Candace is today, to get it out to us and get it out to the community, so that if there are questions, they know where to direct those questions, and it helps educate all of us, because there's a lot that I'm still learning from the professionals that are on this working group, you know, really working hard, and Faustina and everybody that's part of that group. So to educate everybody as what we're trying to do from these health professionals is important to all of us on the council.
All right, thank you. Well, thanks again, appreciate it.
Thank you all.
Very much. Thank you. Any other new business from the councilors? Then Councilor Net, you have some new business?
I would like to make a motion to adjourn, Mr.
Oh, I have something,
McLean.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
I just wanted to highlight the beach party that's happening on July 27th. The DAV, the Lynn Swampscott DAV is hosting that. And I also wanted to highlight the Lynn Korean War Memorial Service and wreath laying that's happening on the 25th. So many things happening on the 25th, friends. And that's about it. So I just wanted to make sure I highlight those veteran events. Please support our veterans.
Thank you for that. I forgot, I mentioned that to you, and I forgot to remember that. Councilor Net?
I would like to make a motion to adjourn,
Motion
Mr.
to
President.
adjourn,
Thank
second,
you.
all in favor? Adjourn. All right.
to adopt green technologies. The bill also calls for a new procurement of 9.45 million megawatt hours of clean energy resources, including existing nuclear generation,